Hello, hello, hello. OMG. Welcome back to my channel. So excited you are here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate you. It's Jody Dunn, and I am not coming at you with a haul video today. We are down in my stockpile area, and I am preparing to have my first yard sale of 2025. And I had a request to show how I prepare for it, so I thought I would film just a quick video and go through how I prepare. I will film a video tomorrow showing you what I'm selling basically and how things are going and all of that good stuff. But hopefully this will be helpful to any of you that maybe haven't had a yard sale yet. And I'll try to give you some other ideas of things that maybe don't work for me but work for others. So a little bit of a unique situation for me is I travel to another town that does a town-wide yard sale. I have friends that live there that invite me to come. I've gone for, I think this will be my 4th year. So the community kind of expects me to come now. I know a lot of them. It's really super fun. The drawback is I have to drive all of my product that I want to sell in the car. So I can only fit, obviously, so much stuff. And to be honest with you, I've done yard sales enough now that I know sometimes what sells in one yard sale will not sell in another yard sale. So I just kind of have to make a guess based on past information on what I should bring the most of. So I am packing up some body wash right now. And what I try to do is I put them in these boxes. I'll go through the boxes in just a second. But I also usually will bring extra of certain things that have typically in the past sold good for me. Now, if you're having a yard sale at your house, then you just have to take it to the outside area. So that's a little bit easier. As far as advertising goes, when I do local yard sales, I find posting in local Facebook groups or even Facebook Marketplace. And I have an app called Nextdoor, which is like a neighborhood app. I posted in that I think 2 years ago when I did a local yard sale, and that drove a decent amount of traffic to me, a little bit more than I would say Facebook posting. So I'm definitely going to be getting my steps in today because every box has to get walked upstairs. But the number one thing I would recommend for advertising that helped me the very most is posting signs. I got big, metal sign stands basically from Ace Hardware. You could probably get them from Walmart as well. And I posted a big poster board. I taped like a poster board on it that was colorful just to kind of draw attention from the eye. And I would write on there, yard sale, the time, the date. The girls made little cute signs that said toothpaste, the laundry soap. So they kind of knew what they were getting. Those definitely the signs. And I think I put 5 signs up on main crossroads and in the yard. Though that definitely drove the most traffic. Because sometimes, the apps like Facebook or even Nextdoor, a lot of people are posting. So I would definitely recommend, if you can, you want to post a few days before your yard sale, maybe a day before your yard sale, and the day of. You want to post multiple times to make sure it gets seen. And this is definitely going to differ per area, but for me, what usually sells out is body wash, hair care, deodorant, laundry soap. I do not sell paper products at all. If you do, those are bigger ticket items. You could make a lot of money, but I don't sell my paper products. I keep those all for myself and my family. Now, I always get questions on pricing, and I'm just going to tell you what works for me. This may not work for you, and I often will get people that will comment about my pricing as if it's wrong. And I just want you to understand that I do not price my items based on what people on the internet think that I should price my items at. Here is how I figure it. I look at what it sells for at Walmart, and I try to do around 50% off for the most part. But not all items are 50% off. My laundry usually isn't 50% off. But not only do I base it on that, I also base it on how much did I actually pay for the item? And this would probably be the first year that I haven't got everything totally for free. So in years past, everything that I earned from a yard sale was pure profit. Now I am not looking to make a killing off of having a yard sale. That might be some of your goals. I just want to get rid of product because I love couponing so much. I have so much excess product. I do donate. I give away to family and friends, and then we use some. But then I also do yard sales once or twice a year usually, and I just want to give the community a really good deal. I have decided that I am going to raise my prices on a couple of things, like my Dove body wash, Old Spice body wash. Last year, I think I sold them for $3 a bottle. This year, I'm going to do $4 a bottle or 2 for $7. So really, I'm only going to raise the price 50 cents. But because I'm not getting everything quite for free now, that will help a little bit. And you also have to take into consideration the cost of living and the prices of the products in your area. I'm in Michigan. If you're in Florida or Texas, your cost of living is way higher than mine. Your products are priced higher than mine. You're probably going to charge more than me. So you have to take all of those into consideration when you are doing a yard sale and make it to achieve your goals. If you're trying to charge the same price Walmart charges, you're probably not going to sell your stuff. But if you're giving some type of a discount, then you very well could. So for 4 years now, I have been using these boxes from USPS, the post office. I went online to USPS.com and I ordered a set of large size priority boxes. They will send them to your house for totally free. And I just break them down after yard sales and retape them up. So they've lasted me for a few years now. I find them to be the perfect size to fit my products in, and I absolutely love them. I will probably always do my yard sales this way. Now, inevitably, every single year when I say where I get my boxes and what boxes I use, I will have somebody comment and say that they think it is absolutely horrible that I would order boxes that are made for shipping products that I got for free from the post office and use them for my yard sale. And to that, I will say, there are a lot bigger problems in the world, and if this is the worst thing I ever do in my life, I think I'm doing better than most. So if you don't want to use them because you feel it's wrong, then don't. I'm just simply sharing with you what I use. They work out fantastic for me. I'm going to show you in a little bit, but I take an 8x10 sheet of plain paper and I cut it into 3 different pieces. And I will write what is in the box and what is the price in big letters with a Sharpie. So that way, when I don't hardly ever get asked what my pricing is because they can see it right on the box. Laundry products are the only thing that I don't put in a box. I usually just put those right on the table. Last year, my friend had like a big shelving unit for me, which worked out fantastic. So I'm crossing my fingers she has that for me, but everything else goes in a box that I set on tables. At this particular yard sale I'm doing, I only take cash as payment. You have to know your community. When I did a local yard sale, I did accept Cash App and Venmo. But in this particular community, it is a bedroom community. It is not a high-tech community. I literally had nobody ask me if I took another form of payment other than cash. Everybody comes prepared with cash. Plus, it is a city-wide sale, so people know they're going to be going out yard sailing. So you may want to accept different forms of payment, and I think that's totally fine as well. I think it was Saving with Kay had done a video on a yard sale, and she actually posted like the QR code for her Venmo or her Cash App or something. So it was super easy for people to know how to pay her. I did have a couple of boxes that I hadn't broke down that still had the signs intact, so I'm going to leave those in place if I didn't change the prices. But I am just kind of taping the sides of the box so they won't be flapping around, and then I'll put the sign on the front of it with how much an item is. Now, there are some people that find it useful to use a price gun and actually price every product. For me personally, that is a lot of work. I'm not going to do that. But if you follow my couponing videos, you already know, like, math is my favorite. I have no issues at all with knowing how much pricing is. Everything that is the same price goes in the same box. So if it's $3, it's in the same box. And I just can keep up with the numbers easily. But if you have somebody helping you, or math is not your love like it is mine, then you may want to consider pricing each item individually. I'll try to find a link for a price gun on Amazon and link it down in the description box. So I tore my 8x10 into 3 sections, and I write in big letters with a Sharpie what is in here and how much it costs. So this one is facial care, and they are $2 each. And then I just tape my pricing sign right on the box. So like I said, I literally do not have people ask me how much an item is. It's very, very rare because they can see how much the item is. I won't fully pack my car up until Friday morning because I jam pack it. The whole trunk, the back seat, the front seat, everything is filled to the brim with everything I can fit in my car. And I have to take my girls to school tomorrow, so I'll have to wait until the morning to pack the back seat and things. But usually my whole trunk is filled. I just put laundry products in there. And remember, I'm doing this Friday and Saturday, so I can restock anything that I still have available in my stockpile to sell if I sell out of something. And because I only accept cash at this yard sale, I did go to the bank and make sure. I think I got like $50 of ones and $60 in fives, and I got some 10. So make sure you have change. I have quite a bit more to pack up. So hopefully this gave you some ideas and maybe was helpful in some way. I will be posting a video tomorrow. I will show you exactly what I'm selling and how I have everything priced tomorrow. Always make sure, I know it looks so messy over here because I have all these bags. I keep all of my bags. We do use some in the house for like our garbage cans, but all the bags I get from couponing, I keep them. Not last year, but the year before, I almost ran out of bags. So I take a lot of bags with me as well, because people almost always buy enough products that they want a bag for them. So make sure you save your bags if you're going to have a yard sale. And I did tell you that everything except for my laundry is in boxes, which is untrue. I forgot. Do you see this little pink tote under my table here? I have a couple of feminine care products in it from last year's yard sale that didn't sell. I think I went through 2 totes of this. And I just leave them in a big tote like this. I put the sign on them. And then I have this on the ground. And I sell mine for $1. And I'm probably going to sell them for $1 this year. And it's just going to be products that I have way too many of, or products that we will never use or nobody I know uses. So I just want to get rid of them. So anything I really want to get rid of, I will definitely price super low just to be able to get rid of it. And I actually almost forgot about it. So I did pull it out. I'm going to finish filling it and then take this upstairs. So again, I hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I will be posting again tomorrow. I'll show you my setup, my prices, and then go over with you how everything is going. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.